So we get harnessed on to be able to come to the top.
Xin chào from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I'm standing in front of Landmark 81, the tallest building in the country and a symbol of Saigon's modern energy. We're about to take you through the sights, sounds, and flavors of this incredible city. This is Saigon like you've never seen it before. Let's dive in with Adventure Tours Travel.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City. Let the adventure begin. This is a huge baggage claim area. Everything is brand new. It looks like they're still building actually. After that very exciting ride, this is our home for the next week. Whoa, it's a massive building. This elevator only goes to the 48th floor. That is the hotel lobby in the 48th floor. Interesting. I think it's probably that way. Wow, look at the view from... This is the lobby. Wow, pretty fancy. The tallest hotel in Ho Chi Minh, and it reminds me of the Burj Khalifa. Pretty cool, right? We saw a video with this cafe, Oasis Cafe. It looks super cool and it's down this little tiny street. We're excited to go check it out. Oh, I think it's in through here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Sorry. It's like being at an attraction, not a restaurant. Doesn't really matter how the food is, just being here is such an experience. Super cool. So the tables are in the water surrounded by koi. Wow. We scanned the QR code to get an English menu because this menu was all in Vietnamese. And then we read this. Once you're done, please scan the QR code and write down your order on the paper. They brought us a paper. Once you're done, kindly hand it to our staff or bring it to the counter with your order. Pretty unique, right? The prices of the food was so cheap that we thought it was going to be like really small meals. So we got these giant meals and then our appetizers came. We got fried corn, we got spring rolls, but our meals were like really big. So now we have like a table full of food into this really cool restaurant. But I mean, the prices were mind-boggling. The most amazing part about this restaurant was the bill. The bill was in dollars, it's $24. And we had 2 appetizers, 2 main meals, 2 drinks, 2 desserts into this very unique place. I just can't believe the prices. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. If you are in the area, if you are in Ho Chi Minh City, you should definitely visit Oasis Cafe. 10 out of 10.
Another good thing about this location is right next to the Vincom Mall. Not only for shopping, but there's so many restaurants into this mall. We tried several of these restaurants, and I have to say that every one we tried, the food was really, really good. First time I got plastic gloves to eat my messy fried chicken with. I love that.
This is what the parking garage in the mall in Vietnam looks like. No cars, all motorcycles, and tons of them.
When it's 80 degrees outside, you don't expect to find an ice skating ring in the mall, but here it is, and what a cool hangout for all these young people.
I just found out that I can actually go up to the top of the landmark 81. There's a sky view. I bought my ticket. It's only $12 during the week for an adult. So I'm off to the top. So it seems to be just me. I'm checked in. I'm going fly high, reach for the sky. Waiting for the elevator. No lines. So easy, I walked right through. She said, you get in. No glass elevator in this one. It is just me and you guys going up to the 79th floor. Wow. This is pretty cool though. Ooh, I can feel my ears popping. So we are in one of those buildings right there. Right next to this landmark 81. Cool. Super fast. It's just like seconds, and I think we're almost here. We'll soon find out. Yep. So coupon for discount onto souvenirs, but look at the view. This is from the 79th floor. Wow, wow. We are somewhere right down, I think in this building right here. We're on the 43rd floor, which seemed to be high, but don't seem like that anymore. Amazing view of Ho Chi Minh City. We're on the 79th floor, and we can walk up the stairs that goes up to the 80th and the 81st floor. Amazing views everywhere. I just remembered that I was gonna come at night for the night view, and I totally forgot. I'm here like almost 5 o'clock. I may have to stay till it gets dark. Wow, here's a view, a good view of the Saigon River, the highway coming over. There's a container ship going out. Really cool. So you actually get harnessed to go up to the outside deck. One way in, one way around, and back down. And there's something new going on down here. Looks like little booths you'll be able to sit into. That's pretty cool on the outside deck. I just found out this is as high as you go because the rest of the building is a lightning rod. That's what the point is. So we get harnessed on to be able to come to the top. Wow. And now I'm reporting to you from the top of the tallest building, the tallest hotel and the tallest building in Vietnam. Look at these amazing views. Don't worry if you have high fright because we are harnessed in and we're all safe. Just enjoy the views. And as you walk, you bring your harness with you as you walk around the top. But here we are, open, and it's very windy at the top. This is how it works. We harness in and we just slide our way over until we come back out to the other end. This is Ho Chi Minh City port over here. You can see it right there in the distance. You can see the container ships coming in and out. I have to see how far it is out to the ocean. You can see it winds around the waterway, it opens over there. We'll have to Google and see how far it is. And now I have a view of Central Park from above. I was just there walking around today. It is super windy up here. You have to like hold on to your camera and everything else. Super exciting. And there's a restaurant right here at the top of the hotel. The highest Japanese something in Vietnam. Amazing views while you're dining. And this is the game you can play at the top. And you kind of walk up the side of the building with suction cups, if you can make it. Some people are like screaming and very animated. Some people are very quiet. This is what a game is all about. Well, we came up this afternoon and now it's dark out. We watched the sun setting, we saw the city lights, and now it's time to head back down. We heard that 4-piece pizza is like the best pizza into Vietnam. It's been like a puzzle trying to find it. We had to walk around because it was on the other side of the river. But here we are. And walking through all that dangerous traffic, by the way. Thank you. Earth people. Say cheese. Their story is that they started with a pizza oven in their backyard in 2005, and now look at all their locations. And it all started with a backyard pizza oven. Great story. If you have a dream and a plan, you can make anything possible. Now, it started in 2011. They started producing cheese into Dalat. Started with mozzarella cheese because mozzarella wasn't a thing in Vietnam. And now they produce 10 different kinds of cheeses daily. What a great story these people have. When we checked in, they asked if we had reservations because this place gets super busy and we know that normally you need reservations to get in, but we didn't. She came back and she said, I have a table for you in the oven. I started to laugh. When I got here, I realized what she meant. Look, here is our table, almost in the oven. This may be the first sangria I've had since I was in Vietnam. It's not really a thing, but this is so delish. This is real teamwork. It starts down here. Everybody has a part of the pie, and then in the oven it goes. True teamwork this pizza making is. There's all different flavors. You can even get chili onto your pizza. Seafood, all types of flavors. This area in Ho Chi Minh City is super convenient. There's so many of these buildings. My hubby booked this on Expedia. And we have like an apartment into one of these buildings. They're called the Landmark buildings. And it's right next to the tallest hotel in Vietnam, although we're not staying into that. But all around here, there's shops, restaurants, pharmacy, groceries, everything you need. And it's across the street from the Central Park, and that's such a cool area. You can go walking. There's like outdoor gyms here. If you are looking for a place in Ho Chi Minh City, this is the place to be. I mean, I can go out by myself and I feel like perfectly safe. There's an overpass over the street here. The street isn't that busy as some of the highways that you have to pass, but I think it's because it's right in front of the tallest hotel in Vietnam, the Landmark 81. I think that's why they have this overpass, because it's also a very fancy overpass. At night it's very pretty because it's all lit up. Wow, this is quite nice. There's quite a lot of stairs coming up, but there's also an elevator where you have an amazing view of the hotel and the surrounding area. There is Central Park. Awesome view just right here from this overpass. Conveniently, the overpass brings you right over to Central Park, and you can avoid all the chaotic traffic. There's pathways every which way to the park. What a nice place to hang out, day or night. This is Central Park by day, not as impressive as by night with the water fountains and the lights. Cool. This is such a cool area. Great place for families. It's Sunday night and there's little kids and people everywhere. So nice. And the water changes colors. But such a nice place to take a walk and just be out into nature. The little bridges. Maybe that's some type of shuttle, not sure. It's very busy onto the weekend. We were fortunate enough to catch a show onto the weekend, a band playing, young people. We couldn't understand a word, but they sounded really good. But in the daytime, this is such a nice place to take a walk or a run or just be out in nature. Right here in the heart of Saigon. There's seating areas everywhere for the water shows at night. I don't know if it's during the week or just the weekend. We got here on a Sunday and this place was hopping. That's our building right there, right next to Landmark 81, and we are on the 43rd floor with an amazing view of Ho Chi Minh City. Let's continue walking because this path takes us all the way down to the river. This is the area where they have concerts on the weekends at night, and the daytime it's occupied by pigeons, a whole bunch of them. I saw these things from a distance. I guess it's like a lookout point. But it looks like it's closed. There's like caution tape because that would be a pretty nice lookout point right over the Saigon River. I can see a plane flying in. So we walked across the park right to the Saigon River. One of the most common questions we get asked all the time is, do you feel safe traveling so far from home? And the honest answer is, yes, we do. Because what we've learned is people are people all over the world. Sure, cultures may differ, the languages sound different and unfamiliar, the streets don't look familiar, but kindness is universal.
From a smile in Thailand to the humbleness in Vietnam, we've been welcome more times than we can even count. The world isn't as crazy as the headlines make it seem. So if fear is holding you back from exploring, remember, strangers are just friends you haven't met as yet. Travel smart, trust your instincts, but don't let fear steal your adventure, because out here you'll find what we have found: humanity.
Let's grab a grab and go explore Ho Chi Minh City. We bought a group tour through Get Your Guide, and then we decided to change it to a private tour because of timing. So we're waiting now on our driver to pick us up and head out to explore Ho Chi Minh City.
Hello you guys, welcome to a city tour in Ho Chi Minh City, or another name by the local is Saigon. And I'm King, the Vietnamese tour guide. King is mean something loyalty, yeah, but not too much royal. But when you follow me, you will be call me like a king because this is my kingdom. All right. And now we will explore biggest local market in the Chinatown at District 5, and a little bit information about this city. You guys can get the name of the city like Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, but which one will be better? In fact, you can use both of them. Yeah, it's nothing too serious or any problem if you're using Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. That's just based on the time before the 1975 and after 1975, the reunification day. And for this year, 2025, we have like 50th anniversary of the reunification day, and also 80 year we have a unity. Yeah, because in this city we have just only 2 seasons. The first one is the hot season, and the second one is very hot season. And if you come here in the winter and you wish that we can have a snow with Santa Claus, I will say that what the hell is the winter? We don't know anything about winter. You know, in this city, if you feel cold, just put one more shirt. It will warm up. But when you feel hot, even though you are naked, it won't be better.
It's still hot.
Yes. So this is so hot. And not just only that, you can imagine that every single day you will wake up and go to work in the maybe in the 5 a.m. and then 5 p.m. you will get home. So the traffic jam will always happen, and I promise we cannot live one day without traffic jam.
Wow.
That is our culture. Like in this city, we have around 12 million people, and you can believe that we have 11 million motorbike.
Wow.
So that means one family, at least they can have 1 or 2 motorbike. And because the motorbike in Vietnam nowadays is kind of cheap, it have a lot of level and a lot of people that can affordable for that. So for the bike now, when you ask some old people in Vietnam, like some person they over 60 years old or 50 years old, they will tell them that is not motorbike, that is Honda. Yeah. Because Honda is the first brand of motorbike get into Vietnam. And that is the first lesson about marketing in Vietnam. And nowadays, no matter you are running like something like a Exciter or a Suzuki or something like that, they just call that a Honda.
A Honda.
Yeah, Honda.
Now let me ask you, the people from 50 and 60 years ago,
Yep.
did they have motorcycles as well, or how did they get around?
Okay, 60 years ago, for this city we have already a motorbike and also have a car, but not too much. And we still using some horse, some animal like horse, like a cow or a horse. Yep.
Okay.
And we still living very natural. Today, if you don't have a helmet and you run a motorbike outside, the money you need to pay around $500. Yeah, we're just changing the punishment in this year, and it can be 1,000 for a car.
Okay, so it's the law now to have a helmet.
Yeah, that is the guardian of Vietnamese.
Oh, very good. I think it's a good law.
In Hanoi nowadays, we are all ready to using 100% of electric bike and electric car when you get into the center. So maybe next year when you come back to Hanoi, it will be more cleaner, more fresher, and not just like Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah. It's have one time in Hanoi when the pollution is too much, and some people they very afraid to wake up early and do some exercise, because you can imagine that you open your mind, you open your window, you look outside, oh, everything is fading. Yeah, that is maybe a fog. No. That is pollution. That is smoke from the motorbike or car, and it's very pollution in that time. So nowadays the government in Vietnam, they want to change it about the environment, and also they take care for the health of people more than economic or something else like that. Yeah. And you can see in front of us right now a man who wearing a blue uniform. And with the blue bike over there, that is the electronic bike.
I see those blue ones a lot.
Yeah, it will be the best way to protect the environment. But you know what? It can be not a good way to protect the Vietnamese, because we used to with something noisy. When we're driving in the traffic, we used to with the sound of the machine, with the orange beep beep. But now with the electronic vehicle, it doesn't have any sound.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, very quiet. So just imagine that when you're moving in the small LA, they can come from anywhere, and you don't know which one will be the best for you. And okay, something like that.
It might not be as safe with quiet vehicles, right?
Yeah, of course. Can you guess how old is this city?
How old is this city?
Yep.
I have no idea. 200 years.
How about George? You kind of quiet?
I'm listening.
500? What?
500 years.
Okay, 500 and 250.
Take some pictures.
Okay, for this city nowadays, it's gonna be over 300 years old.
Over 300. Wow.
It's kind of too old, but it's not too young. And the first time when the French they get into Vietnam in the 1858 in Da Nang, and 2 years later they come to the south side of Vietnam, and they choose Saigon become the place. They build a lot of management building, and for this city, in the original, Saigon just only have a District 1 and 3. District 1 is here, where we are moving, and 3 is nearby. I will show you on the map. And why in District 1? Because you can see the river beside it over here. It will lead you not just only to the ocean, the East Sea. It also lead you to the Mekong Delta, the best way for business and make the boat station. And here is the original Saigon, just only District 3 and 1 over here.
Right.
And one more fun fact is the south side of Vietnam nowadays is belonging to Vietnam, but more than 300 years ago is belonging to the ancestor of Cambodian. Yeah, and they call this town is Prenocor. Yeah, and with Vietnamese we don't usually using a name for a city or for an area. It's too long. And also about what we're hearing. you know that day by day, more than 100 years, and just brain a call, they call, she call, Saigon. And now we call it Saigon.
Saigon.
Yeah. And that's mean, it have a meaning of the brain call. It mean a town inside a forest. Yeah, and that is true because Saigon more than 300 years ago is a lot of tree or wildlife. We have a alligator, we have a tiger and snake. So that's why if you have a time, you go to the Mekong Delta, you will find out that at there we have a snake wine. Yeah, and also if Gucci or Chanel they come to Vietnam like 300 years ago, they will have a best resort for making clothes, making shoe or making a bag because we have a lot of alligator.
Oh yeah.
And for this river, it will lead you to the district 1 and over there, the bigger rivers, the Saigon River over there. At the corner, we name that is Bến Nghé. Bến it means station. Yeah, Nghé is mean the sound of alligator when they come up and they scream out. Because at every single lunch, the local people at here, they saw that a group of alligator, they come up and they scream out. And the sound like, something like that. And they name that is the Nghé station or Bến Nghé. Yeah.
Oh wow, interesting.
And
this is the river right here?
What?
Is this the river right here?
Yeah, this river will connect with the Mekong Delta system.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And the area we are coming is the Chinatown is here, the 5, 6, and 11 in original. And why the Chinese they come here? It have a long story and also about the history. In around the 16th century, in that time, in China, they have a civil war of Ming Dynasty and Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty, they get into China, fight with the local government, and Ming Dynasty, they lose. So, a group of people belonging to the Ming Dynasty, they live at the south of China. They can't agree with that one. So, they cross the sea, move down to Huế, the old capital or the old kingdom of Vietnam, where we have the last dynasty of Vietnam. They asked our king for leaving Vietnam, but you know, before French, before USA, we have around 1,000 years under control of China.
Oh wow.
So that is our lesson. So that's why our king in that time, King Nguyễn, he's afraid. He's thinking for the future. So we don't let them leaving or staying too near by the capital. We ask them to move to the south. In that time, we are already taking the land from the ancestor of Cambodia. Yeah, and why we can take this land? It's just because we have a deal. We usually interesting point of Vietnam history when we open the land from the north to the south that we not using war at all. We just using a deal and relationship, and the land we can take it will be like a gift. Yeah, and just have a not too much time we using war, because we just only using fighting when somebody they fight and they attacking us first. Yeah,
You defend yourself then.
yeah, of course. And when the Chinese they hear that, they move into the south with Vietnamese, and they open a lot of area in the south. Have you know about Phú Quốc? Phú Quốc land island?
Yeah,
that
island,
that
yeah.
one is also one of area, the first area when the Chinese they come here and they living with Vietnamese and they open the land, because the south side of Vietnam into that time I told you that it's the white land. Yeah. And during day by day when they're living with Vietnam, after the war, everything when it's alright, the economy of Vietnam is become better than the war time. So the government of Vietnam, we asked them about, do you want to stay in Vietnam and you can live we don't stop you, we didn't stop or do anything, and they accept to live in Vietnam, and they become ethnic in Vietnam. Yeah, a group of people in Vietnam. So nowadays mostly we will call them is Hoa people. Yeah, we know Hoa is mean flower. Yeah, but we just using that like common more than China. Yeah, more than China. We don't call them is Chinese. We know that their original, their ancestor is Chinese,
Right.
but we don't want to call them like the same.
Right.
Yeah. And about the language, nowadays they kind of different with the modern Chinese. They don't using Mandarin a lot. They just using Cantonese. Yeah.
Cantonese.
Yeah, it will be the same with Hong Kong or Taiwan. Yeah, it's not the similar with the Mandarin, which one using a lot in Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why when you moving to the Chinatown, you will see it's not like it doesn't have anything similar with the Chinatown in another country in the world. Yeah, we don't have too much something like too much flashy, too much shining. We just have like a simple house, square, or it's just a small with the blue or red one is the main color. Yeah.
So they
and-
kept it more original.
Yeah, and also they kind of used to with the daily life of Vietnam, with the culture of Vietnamese. So that's why it's have a little bit different with another country have a Chinatown. Yeah.
Your family?
Yeah, my family is like a traditional family. They are selling some product in the center of Hoi An, and day by day, because the life is too busy, the tourism is green and like too much tourists. So we choosing to move out, and we don't live in the center anymore. Now we're living in the border. It's gonna be 30 minutes to moving to Hoi An right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So your family, they're tailors. They have a tailor shop,
Yeah,
which is very popular in Hoi An.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But now it's not anymore, and nowadays because the new policy, so some location or some city in Vietnam, they can changing the name. Yeah.
All right.
Before the 2025, my hometown is Hoi An and it's located in Quảng Nam province. Yeah, and it's just nearby another city named is Da Nang. Yeah, you
Right.
know Da Nang,
Yeah.
right? But after the July, yeah, they combine to that area in one, and they name that is Da Nang City. So that's
yeah.
why now Hoi An is located inside Da Nang City.
Da Nang City.
Yeah. So maybe when you come back to Vietnam and you will see on the map, maybe it will changing a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of goods for sale.
Yeah, this is the culture in the Asian or in Vietnam, because you can see they were selling the same item, same product in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's have a two reasons. The first one is maybe they can making a circle of business. Like sometimes you will let go item and you can buy it from another shop and you will sell it back. Or another reason is when you working in that area, the local people, they will know that okay, I will buy flour or I will buy bag in this area, and they will know about your shop. Yeah. This colorful food is the sweet soup.
Sweet
The
soup.
Yeah. We will have the sugar, the sweet is the main flavor, and they will using some local fruit like mango, jackfruit, and also coconut.
Yeah.
No one will tell you how to survive in this city or in this country. So now is the rule when you come across the street. Raise your hand high as you can, and then just walking straight, don't stop. The driver, they will know what they do.
This is how we do it. And it worked. We survived. Thank you. We hadn't heard that rule yet. Now we know.
Okay, here is the biggest market in the Chinatown or in the District 5. And you can see on the board, the golden word, chợ Bình Tây. Chợ, the first word is mean market. Bình Tây is mean the name of this market. And you know why it is the biggest? Because this is the first one. And also, this was built by the top 4 richest men in Saigon in that time. Yeah, when he already to pass away because he know that his healthy is come down very fast. So he want to spend all his money, what he have, to build this market for the local people or for the Hoa people. They live it here. And this market is a wholesale market. So that's why the price will be lower. But they just only sell with a big number or big group, yeah, of the item. And they will have 2 areas. The first one over here is the dry market, and over here will be the wet market. It's just based on the item. Yeah, on the right they will selling some dry fruit, dry tea, or some thing very dry. Yeah, just dry. And for fresh market, that will have a meat, fish, or something for decoration. Okay, so now we will get into. But one more thing, when you get into local market of Vietnam, don't talk anything you don't want to buy.
And so let me ask you, the smaller stores come here to buy from the wholesale market?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. And not just only a small store. We also have some big company when they want to making something like some event maker. Yeah, they need to have some item to decorate or something like that. They will come here to buy to get the lower price. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, here now we are standing in the place, the altar, to worship the man who built this market. His name is over there, Wat Dam. You can see over there, and because he working in the time when the south side of Vietnam under control of French too, so that's why on his altar always will have the French word over there. And if you can you can see TRIEUCHICHU. That is Triều Châu. Triều Châu is mean the hometown of himself. Yeah. So he also a Hoa people. Yeah, he come here to help the other. And for the altar of Vietnam, we always see the incense. Yeah. And for some people who are stranger, they come here, and also he is not a god, so that's why you just only using one incense. But when you want to put incense and pray for a god or for a Buddha, you use 3. Yeah, 3 is the maximum. Yeah, and also why incense? Because the smoke of incense is how we connect with the dead people or with the god. Yeah, and beside him you can see over there a lady with a red cloth, and yeah, below her is 2 gods. The big belly man, that is the god of land, and the man who holding a gold on his hand, that is the god of money. Yeah, so god of land will allow you to stay at here with a peaceful life, and the god of money will give you the happiness. Yeah. Perfect. Who don't like money, right?
Right.
Yep. And the woman in here, she will represent for the mother of sky. It means we pray for the good weather. Yeah. But her outlook will be like Asavalokite. Asavalokite is mean a bodhisattva in Buddhism. Yeah. In Buddhism, we don't have a woman. We just have a man. But when it's get into Vietnam, the culture, we find out that the importance of a woman, their function in family or in the social. So that's why that bodhisattva, we changing the outlook, become a woman. For the Vietnamese, when we get into pagoda, we want to release or sharing the sorrow, we will find to her. Like a son, a children want to sharing what they want to talk with the mother. Yeah, so that is the mother of Vietnamese. All right.
That. We went to visit Lady Buddha into the night.
Yeah, the Buddha have a big bodhisattva statue, right?
Yeah.
With a lady outlook, white statue.
White, yeah.
Yeah. That is Asavalokite. Yeah. Usually, I will need to using the English name of some Buddha, but with me, it will be more respect if you know about the name of them in Sanskrit. The Sanskrit is another language, and also how they call it in Hinduism or original of the Buddhism. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I prefer it in the Sanskrit as well.
Okay, now we will take a look at the floor first, and then we will come up to the stair. Cho em qua xíu chị. Okay, be careful. Oh, em xin lỗi. Yep.
Nặng quý. Nói gì không cưng?
So I have my knives in my pocket.
It's kind of young because you can base on the quality and the architecture of the building. Yeah, it seems like very new. And until now, it's just only almost 60. Yeah, just only almost 60. Yeah. Want to buy a t-shirt? Welcome to the something can put on your head kingdom. Dạ rồi, em cảm ơn. Okay, over here. When I lead you guys to here, I want to ask you guys that where is the way we can get out? Where?
Good question.
That is the problem. Yeah, it's because it's nearby the entrance, so we can see it easily. But if you don't go to the local market in Vietnam, usually you won't know that where. Yeah. Here is the fresh chai for you can see some decoration or some stuff you're using in your house, and beside here will be the place they selling meat or fish. Yep.
Mình mua thêm cái nữa.
This one is we're making it by ceramic, and it's also very common for the local life in Vietnam, because during the time when we still have a king or royal family, we're not just only using this one for cooking, we're also using to make a medicine. Yeah, and nowadays they have some coffee shop. They're also using this to cook the coffee. Yeah, making coffee. Yeah.
Are these all made in Vietnam?
Yeah, okay, of course.
We've
Yeah.
seen a lot of these at hotels and stuff. With
Yeah.
The roosters.
Have some food or some dishes in Vietnam. Yeah.
Wow.
This one they can make. Yeah. They can make tea or they can make a squid soup. Yeah. And beside the dry food, you can see the sour fruit over here, the sour vegetable. They will keep it in mixing up water, salt, and also have a little bit sugar, to keep it in the long time. But it will keep it in a normal temperature, not too hot but not too cold. And the time it can be 2 or 3 or 4 or can be 1 week. Yeah, and day after day, the fruit or the vegetable you eat is will have some sour, like kimchi, the way we make kimchi in Korea.
Right.
Yeah.
Are these from the lotus? Is this?
Yeah. That is one is the comfortable lotus.
I thought so.
Here the lotus seeds. Meat and something will be pork. Yeah, you can see this one have a chili and some lemon leaf inside. That is chicken. Yeah, and for this one, this is pork, but a different flavor and also different way they make it. But usually they will using machine to smash the meat into slime. Yeah, and then they will make it dry like you make your hair dry. Yeah, the same thing like that. Sometimes in oregano they just using the sunshine, but nowadays because the technical is more and more, and they also need to keep the safety for the user, so that's why they're using machine. And over here is dry beef. Yeah, they will using the smoke and the heat inside the kitchen to make it dry, and also they will put some flavor on there, but usually will be the pepper, chili, and salty. Yeah, to keep it, and it will be very good if you eat this one and drink some beer. The big one, and they will have a piece, a shaped circle of iron. They will put down to make the pressure. Yeah, and they will pull the warm water inside. And you will keep that in 3 to 4 minutes and coffee will drop down. And that's why the coffee in Vietnam, it's not just only because the coffee seed in Vietnam is Robusta mostly, but it's also the way we make coffee. We keep the time for the hot water and the coffee powder mixing together, and we will have a strong smelly or strong quality. And also the coffee seed, when we make the coffee powder, we just smash it. Yeah, we drill it and we smash it, and just like that, no more chemical. So that's why it have more natural.
It's very strong.
Yeah. And of Vietnam, the culture of Vietnam, we don't believe that some people, when they pass away, they will changing their life. Yeah, we don't believe in that. We will believe that they will stay at here with us, but they will stay in the altar. Yeah, they will live there. They will watching us and pray for us. So that's why we will have some like anniversary day, yeah, to remember them. And the children, the son or every kid in a family, they will gathering into one house. Maybe that is the big house for grandparent or something else like that. And they will drinking, they will eating and talking to show the happy life after somebody they pass away, to make them like be alright. Without you, we still living. We be better day by day. Yeah, make them be alright in their spirit. Because we believe that some people, when they pass away, but they still have something they cannot do, or they not finish it yet. Their spirit still have like some revengeable, or they will stay at here, become a ghost, And if just long time like that, they will become a devil. Yeah.
Oh,
so that's
depending on
so
where
that's why we want to release all the thinking. Yeah. Because day by day, if you just put incense every single day, the smoke is kind of uncomfortable and it's not good for your health. So we're using the candle and the oil because when you take oil lighten, yeah, and you pour the oil inside, it doesn't have any smoke. And the first one, that is the good one. And the second one is the heat of the candle. It can stay in the altar forever. Like you can thinking that, okay, I will keep the warmth in the dead people's life. Yeah, keep them warming. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we keep peaceful.
This is the oldest temple in Chinatown.
Okay, just take your time to take a picture around here, and I will sharing about the story of this temple when we get inside.
Okay.
Yep. All right. For this temple, in original, when the Hoa people they all ready to live at here, they need to have some place they can gathering, meeting and talking with each other to solve some problem in their life. Because you know that they are a group of another country come here. So that's why in original this temple be in a meeting hall. Yeah. And then they bring the god of their culture in here too. And the god of this temple is that lady, the middle one. You can take on there on the wall. The middle lady. Yeah. That is Mazu. Mazu. M-A-Z-U. Yeah. She was known as an ocean protector or some sailor or some fisherman. They will come to her temple to worship for a peaceful trip. And the story about her is kind of legendable. She was born in the 2nd century. And you know, every single normal kid or normal baby, they will cry. But she didn't. Yeah, very quiet. She just have a lightly smile. Yeah. And when she was 16 years old, she very beautiful. And also she have a talent, a seer. She can see the future a little bit. But in that moment, no one believed in her. And just one day when she got a nightmare, she's sleeping with her mother. But during that time, her father and her brother get out of the ocean, selling some salt, catch some seafood. And she got in the nightmare that she was standing on the boat with them. And they stuck in the big typhoon. And she tried to help them. She hurt her brother and she bite on her father's clothes to keep them safe. But when she do that, she screamed out, and her mother hear that. She tried to wake her daughter up. And when Mazu wake up, she opened the mouth. It means she lost her father. She's sharing that story for all the village or for her mother. But her mother will thinking that, okay, my daughter is still young and maybe the nightmare is to have a lot of effect in her spirit. No one believed in her. But 2 days later, when the boat come back home, just only her brother on the boat. And in that moment, every person, every villager, they believe in her story and her talent. So everyone who wants to get out the ocean or something else like that will come to her house, see her, talking with her, pray. And when she passed away, very young, 28 years old. Yeah, very young. And in Asian, for some young people, like baby, young lady or young girl, when they pass away, their spirit will have the power equal a god. So that's why she was worshipped like a god in this temple. Yeah. And nowadays, it's not just become a Hoa or a Chinese culture, it's also become a Vietnamese culture. A lot of Vietnamese, they will come here. Even though they are not a fisherman or some sailor, they just a normal people, but they have a business, they have a life, so they want to take the peaceful. Yeah. And over here, you can see this one. This one is the original door, and it's using not for you, for her. Yeah, and why is have a high step on here? Every temple or pagoda in Vietnam, you will see a high step.
I see
That's
that,
why.
yeah.
Because when you walk through, you need to kneel down, your knee, and you will need you to look down to be careful. And that's how you bow. You say hello with the God or with the Buddha. Yeah. And some local people in here, they will tell you that you shouldn't come through this gate. Because, yeah, I told you that.
Yeah.
And of course, do you know the Asian vampire?
No.
They will using like this.
Oh,
Yeah. And this step will stop them. They cannot. Yeah. Because a ghost or a demon, they cannot kneel your knee. So that's why they just like this.
Stop.
Yeah. That is the spiritual belief.
right.
And over
Demons can't pass
yeah,
through.
over here, the God with the red cloth, that is the God of land. Yeah, it's not a big belly man. Yeah, but we believe that the God of land will bring a peaceful life for us. And over here is the gatekeeper. He will take care for your house, for your temple, for your pagoda, for all time. And in Vietnam, we also believe in that have the gatekeeper in every single family. That is your ancestor. Yeah. Yeah. Of yin and yang. Yeah, yin and yang. Sunshine will represent for yang, and your house will represent for yin. And that's how you take a balance. And of course, sunshine will help your house warmer. Yeah. And around here, I will give it to you a signal for you to know which one is pagoda or which one is temple. Here for you, my cameraman. Thank you. Okay, you can base attention on the rooftop. Over there, you can see two dragons.
Yeah.
At the middle of two dragons, that is a pearl. A pearl. Yeah. A circle one, that is a pearl. Represent for successful, for achievement. And if you come to the temple, if you can see the pearl without nothing around it, that is for temple. Yeah.
A pearl?
Yeah, without nothing. Yeah. This. Yeah.
Chinatown. And this is the oldest temple in Chinatown, 250 years.
Yeah.
And what King was sharing with us, that when the Chinese people moved here, they all opened businesses, and we know they're very good business people.
Yeah, of course.
That's why there's such a big market here in Chinatown.
Yeah.
You just saw that huge market. They're really good business people.
And for this area, you will see two special performance in every festival of Chinese or Vietnam. Dragon dance and lion dance. Yeah. Lion dance, you will see the lions have a horse, a sword. Yeah, it's like a unicorn, but it's not, because the unicorn is a horse.
Right.
Yeah, but for a lion in Vietnam or in Asia, that is combination of a lot of animal. Not just only lion, it have a dog, it have a horse or dragon too. Because lion in or the unicorn in Asian, that is children of dragon. Yeah. So that's why it's like a legendable. So for this performance, you can see a belly man over there. That is the God of land. And after this performance, two unicorn will get a gift from that man. That's how we're thinking about after a hard working. Yeah, you will get some achieve from the area, from the environment where you live. Yeah, a farmer, they're working on the rice field and they get what? Rice. Yeah, that's how we're thinking. Somebody, they will using the spiritual to take money from you. Yeah, so that's too bad. So for this temple, this is a real one, and it's working by donation. Here is the name of the people or the family who donate for this temple. And down here will be the prayer, the worship the temple wants to give to them. And you can see the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's new. Yeah. And they will keep it on here for 1 year. Yeah. No matter how much money you donate, it can 5,000 Vietnam dong or 10,000 or 50,000. It's okay. Yeah. And over here, you can look up. You can see around incense.
I never saw that.
Yeah, the strength incense maximum is can keep in 1 hour, but for this one, 1 week. And the people who using this most is student before their exam. Yeah, they will write down the wishes and they will put it on there. Yeah, because it's just 40,000 Vietnam dong, just $2. Yeah, still cheaping. The god of this temple, Mazu. At the middle, you can see that in Mazu, we have a 3 sign of statue. The smallest one they were using to carry her go around this area. For her can easily to worship or pray for the local people in her anniversary day. And the middle one, they will take the shower and changing her clothes in the special day. Yeah, and the biggest one will always stay there for the people that can go here and pray and worship. And on the left side, you can see the pink room over there. That is her bedroom. You know, a God, she working 24/7, so that's why she needs to have some sleep. Yeah, the people at here, the green shirt, they will always open it and close it at the morning time and at the late time, every single day. And on the left side, another one you can call her is the Princess of Dragon. Yeah, because this is Vietnam, not Game of Thrones, so we don't have a Mother of Dragon. Over there is the Mother of Ocean. Like I told you about the important function of a woman in Vietnam. That's why we have a lot of mother. Mother of ocean, mother of land, mother of sky, and mother of weather, a lot of. And on here, it have a similar with a shape at the gate when you get inside, right? Yeah, this is the original. And you can imagine that it's the similar with a ship, right? Yeah.
It's like a ship.
The lowest floor will be the ocean. And you can see some dragon, some crab, that is represent for monster. And some men on there, they are fighting with them. That's how we thinking about the God protect us. And at the middle, everybody living happiness. That is how we living on the boat. They believing when the life with the protection of the God. Yeah.
And this temple and this god is primarily to watch over people on the ocean.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
The fishermen, sailors.
And because nowadays not too much people in Saigon, they working on the ocean or they are living in the boat. But the original culture,
Right.
we working and we living on the boat. So that's why this God still stay at here in our belief. Not just only boat, it's also about the daily life. Yeah, worship, pray for the lucky, for the healthy. Yeah. Which one lion will be the female? Look carefully, you can come closer. This is female?
I think so. She has something there, looks like a little baby or something.
Okay. All right. Come out here. Congratulations. You are the only one who say the right answer and the right reason. Why is it the female? Because you know, when I ask the tourists, they will walk behind the lion and they will look down. And it's real. It's have a you can take a camera out there. It's real. It's have a it's have a yeah. And why the female will have a lion baby and why the male lion will have a pern? Like I told you, what is the pern represent for? Achievement. That is a man function. And for a woman, take care for a children, for the next generation. That is the function of the woman in Asia. Yeah. And that is the right reason. Explanation, yeah. Don't base on the...
So, do I get a prize?
The biggest fandom in the world, the God of money. You can, but it have a secret story. Not too much people know about a God of money. You can see money is something represent for happiness, for lucky. But you can see he smile, right? In Buddhism or in somewhere, when you see some god represent for the good thing, you also see them smile. But the smile of them is kind of lightly, not too big. Yeah, but this one is very big. Because in our belief, we believe that when you're laughing in something, that's because you have something painful inside your soul about that story. Yeah. So for this God, why he laughing it too big? He want to take all the painful of human life inside his body, and he just release or sharing the money, the lucky for the people, just like that. That's how he keep the sorrow, the painful. Yeah. And not too much people, they know it. And you see the candle over there? When the people, they come here, they will using 2 candles on 2 hands. They will kneel down like this, saying what they want to pray. Put the 2 candles in one and bow. After bow, they will put it on there. Yeah. And the white color over there, in Vietnam, that is in Phan Xoi of Vietnam, that is represent for mental, iron. Yeah. And also mental is also money. Where's my lady? I almost put the name of Cheryl on this temple. Okay, in here we have a God, but have a special point is he is a real person, a real person. Yeah, his name is Wan Chu, and he's a hero in Chinese. In the time when Chinese they have a civil war. During the 14th century, yeah. In that time, a lot of region, a lot of royal family, they rise up and they want to take control of a whole China. And he's standing one side of them. 2 sides of him is his brother. They are not the same blood, but they volunteer to become the brother for each other. And when they meet it is together, they cut the blood down to a bottle of wine and they drink it. And they promise with the God, with the land, with the sky, with the weather, natural environment that we are the same blood. We are bloodline. Yeah. And Wan Chu, he's a talent. He's very talented and strong. He has power, but no one can. And in that time, a lot of rich men want to take him to their side. But he said no, and he's still standing for his brother. That's why he is a God of loyalty. Yeah. And about his outlook, you can see red face, long beard. That's just because he had one time he got loose. So he run to the forest, escape the enemy, and have a lady in that forest help him. She take the chicken blood to cover his face and chicken further to make it beer. So after that happened, he choosing this one become his outlook. Yeah. And one more thing, if you come here, you look at his face, he angry. But if you feel scared, that means inside your soul have devil. Yeah. So that's why he represents for power.
So interesting.
Okay, in this city, Ho Chi Minh or Saigon, we have this sentence: 1 for shopping, 2 for working, 3 for sleeping, 4 for gangster, and 5 for food. The number of district. Yeah, District 1 you can easily to find out where you can buy something. District 2, because that is the wide area, a lot of empty land. So it's easy to build a factory or a company. So a lot of foreigner company stay at there for people they can working. And 3 for sleeping, because in the map, District 3 is the center. You can easily to moving around this city. District 4, gangster, because District 4 is opposite with the District 1, where was a boat station. So that's why a lot of people, District 4 is over here, nearby District 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but nowadays it's split by a smaller river at here. So the people at here, they want to steal the item from the boat station. So a lot of gang were established on. Yeah, so that's why District 4 is for gangsta. District 5 for food, because Chinese, cuisine of Chinese is the original of mostly food in China, in Asia. So when they come here, they also bring their cuisine too. A lot of restaurants, a lot of people who can cook. So if you feel hungry when you stay in District 5, that's too poor for you. And for this room, yeah, and this room is the meeting room for everybody else. And on here, 12 animal, zodiac animal. Yeah. But it will have a little bit different. In Vietnam, we don't have a rabbit. We have a cat. Yeah. And why we have a 12 animal? It will represent for 24 hours a day. Every single animal will represent for 2 hours. So 12 animal is 24 hours. It will based on the daily life or the activity of that animal into the human. Like in 0 o'clock to 2 a.m., the mouse will walking. They will run around. Ox from 2 to 4, that is the time they wake up and be ready for walking. Tiger, 4 to 6, that is the time tiger go to sleep, because that is the morning. They will stop the hunting. And safety for the cat can roll around finding the mouse. And dragon represent for walking, for energy. So 8 to 10, that is the time when we walking. A farmer, they walking. So this is the time for farmer wake up. And snake from the 10 to 12, that is the time for snake, they stop hunting, go outside. So it's basically safe for relax. And after 12 to 1, horse, that is the time when the horse, they take the energy, eating, drinking, and be ready for the afternoon. And goat, walking again. Monkey will be entertainment time. Chicken or cock, that will be time for family. For a woman, for a man, come back to the family, or woman, they take care of the kid. And dog will be the family time. And pig, the time for sleep. And that's all is 24 hours a day, based on the activity of animal. Yeah.
Interesting.
And right now,
Zodiac.
yeah, right now we have a activity. A toilet is over here and there. Yeah, a woman over there, a man over here. So if you want to get the restroom, Cheryl.
This is the time.
Long live, that is represent for how we walking on this life. If you want to have a happy life, you need to know about karma. You give it this and you receive it this. You will get what you give. Yeah. So that is how.
What this represents.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Repeat about the mouth. Everything happens.
Okay. This word will be the combination of 3 different words in the Chinese. The first one is represent for mouth. Mouth is mean everything will get into yourself or get out yourself by your mouth. That is karma. Will based on what you say. You say the bad thing, you will get the bad thing. Yeah. And the second one is two. Two is mean two side, two way. Yeah. You give it to them, they also need to give back to you. Yeah. And the third one is long live. Long live is mean if you still want to practice and living in the good way, you will get a long live, a peaceful life. Yeah. So that's how we thinking and we learning about this word.
It's a good symbol. Yeah.
You can see the man beside me. For this building, why the city post office is the first? Because the French, when they come here, they want to know that if you get the flow of the information of this country, you can get the victory. So they built the city post office first.
Wow,
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, and
Is that 1886?
yeah, 1886 to 1891. That is the time they built, and also have some reconstruct. Do you know the signature of Paris?
Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. The engineer of that tower is Gustave Eiffel. He also the engineer of this building. With Vietnam, 19th century is the century of construction, but we don't usually using not another material around wood, stone, or ceramic, something like that. But when the Gustave Eiffel he come here, he using the metal, the iron, or the inox to making the building. And also he bring the high roof, very special of the French architecture. So now if you get inside, you will see it will be like a gas station in the Europe. And on there, the face of the man on the wall, that is the hermit. Yeah, the god of sleep. In Greek,
The head?
the face of the man. Yeah, that is the hermit. For the front desk over here, you can see on the wall on this side, it have a map, and that's how Saigon been in the past. Just only District 1 nearby the river, and District 3 further there. And you can see it have a little point, it's red color. That is on the building of French government. Yeah, and down to the left angle, down here, you will see Cheryl. Yeah, the big market.
The big market.
Yeah, it stay over there. So how is it running? The boat station will come to the East Sea and the south side of the seaside of Vietnam, and they will get into the Saigon or District 1 by the Saigon River, and then they will supply some product at there first, because there is the place for the government, and then they will moving to the smaller river you can see and get into the Cheryl for selling, or they can take something. And where did they go? They go to the Mekong Delta over here. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the Mekong Delta.
Yeah, the Mekong Delta original is was established by the Mekong River. The Mekong River is come from China. When it's down to a lot of country, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, or Malaysia, and then it's end in Vietnam. And when it get into Vietnam, you can see it's split into 9 smaller river, and we call that a 9 dragon flat. Yeah. So nowadays, if you ask me where is the local or the original culture of Southside Vietnam, that will be the Mekong Delta. Yeah, the Mekong River nowadays is the top 3 longest river in the Asia, and also it have a lot of things for the Asian. Yeah, we have electric, we have the way to go through, connect with another country by the Mekong River. Yeah, but it have something very modern right now, because the original of the Mekong River is China. So if they making something with the original of this river, it will have an effect into us. Like they will make a dam on there, and we will have a smaller water from this river, and that's what happened in some year with Cambodia. Yeah, they don't have enough power for electric to living, and it also, I don't know in the future them can do anything else. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's hope that don't happen.
During the war time in Vietnam, we just have only 30 to 40% of people can go to school. Not too much people know how to read and write. So in this city post office, we have a letter writer. Yeah, and the last letter writer of this city post office, he just retired in the 2020. In that moment, he's almost 80 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So here.
That is so interesting.
And now they allow for the tourists when they come here. You can write down some letter, buy some postcards over there, write down them and send it to everywhere you want. even though that is your hometown. Yeah. We
You
will
can send
it.
it from right here.
Yeah. And
So it still functions as a post office.
yeah,
But just for this?
no, this is in front of. Yeah, this area for the tourists, and behind it is we're working for domestic. Yeah. You know, have one time when I got a tourist come here, they wrote 10 letter.
Wow.
10 letter.
Well, I think I want to.
If you want to, you will buy a podcast over there.
Okay.
It's just $1.50.
I want to write a letter to Santa Claus.
And send our letters to Santa.
Yeah.
Tell him we want to come back to Vietnam.
Right.
If you want to buy a podcast, it's over here. Choose. And give it to the lady inside. Yeah, she will tell you the price.
Right. The little lanterns, huh?
Yeah. So cute. Look at the blue and white one.
Okay, just take your time. Don't get ready. All right.
What are you doing, honey?
I'm sending postcards back home. How about that? From the first building,
Yeah.
right, that was built by the French,
Yeah.
right here, this original post office into Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
So this is a special something, right? Special people who are getting these cards too. They will know when they get them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That will be a signal for you to know
Yeah.
how to make a video. All right, this is the picture of the last group of USA soldier. They leave from Ho Chi Minh City, and the place is over there.
Wow.
The yellow
Right-
building.
Right behind
Yeah. In that time, that building is the USA embassy.
there. Oh.
And nowadays it just became a normal building for another office they rent. Yeah.
Oh.
So you know, during that time, just only around 100 helicopter they can come here. But why is helicopter but not airplane? Because during the time before the April 30, 1975, the reunification day of Vietnam. Before that 4 days, we organized a fighting, attacking into Saigon, and we destroyed the Tân Sơn Nhất airport to stop the supply way and also the escape way. Yeah, so that's why when the war ends, a lot of people, not just only USA manager, general, or soldier, also have some member of the Republic Vietnam, or they belonging to the puppet government of the south side of Vietnam. They try to escape because they afraid Vietnam community, an organization or a party from the north will be arrest them or kill them. But in fact, they didn't do anything. And now still have a group of member Vietnamese of Republic Vietnam. They still living in USA and mostly is California. Yeah.
Oh.
And just day by day, year by year, always, they will remember about the April 30 like a day they hate most.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Yep.
Landmark 81.
Cheryl Bus is a rapid quick station for the minutes. Please check the belongings before leaving road. Thank you.
So now we are across the Saigon River with a view from the opposite side of the amazing landmark 81, tallest building in Vietnam. So cool. After almost 2 months, we are saying goodbye to Vietnam. And we are sad because we have enjoyed Vietnam immensely. And we would have stayed longer. We tried to extend our visa, but we couldn't. You have to leave and come back. So we are on our way to the Philippines for the next adventure. As the sun sets over Ho Chi Minh City, we want to thank you guys for joining us today on this adventure. And we will see you next week.